Hey guys, it's James.
And Jasmine.
And we're finally answering the most asked question on this YouTube channel, and that is how we met. So Jasmine, you want to kick us off?
Sure, okay, so we met in 2020 in Germany, and you're probably wondering, why Germany? Well, I'm German, I was born and raised there, and James was born and raised in Australia. So actually, James, maybe tell them, why were you in Germany? What brought you there?
So a lot of people don't know this, but Jasmine and I are actually both trained professionally in ballet. So I was in a ballet school in Australia. Jasmine was obviously doing ballet in Germany. I then went for a competition. I magically won that competition. And from winning that competition, you get a bunch of different scholarships to different schools around the world. And for some reason, I chose Germany. I liked the school and, well, Jasmine was already there. So you want to take it from there?
Sure. Well, we were not in the same class. So we didn't really meet each other or knew each other for a solid half a year. Now, this is a little secret. Us girls, in my friendship group, whenever a new guy or person joined the school, we would stalk them on Instagram. So I definitely knew about James, and because he was doing hip hop before he was doing ballet, I thought that was really cool. So let's just say I kind of thought he was cute.
She already had a crush, let's be honest.
Sure, no, but whatever. We didn't really talk to each other much because also it was in COVID time, so classes didn't really have much to do with each other.
Yeah,
but then we both got chosen for this dance project. So, we obviously both said yes to it.
Yes.
And then we had our first rehearsal, and that was the first day we met.
Yeah. And also, I want to say, this dance project was not with anyone else. It was a part of two people. They picked one boy out of the school, one girl out of the school, and it was us. So, maybe there'll be a movie about us one day. It's very, very special.
But I still remember I was first there for rehearsal, obviously, and I was warming up, putting my ballet flats on, and then the door opened, and this guy, he still had long hair back then,
very long.
This guy, really cool guy, walks in, and then he was just introducing himself. He was like, "Hi, I'm James," and I think I immediately fell in love. I think we had a connection straight away. I don't know how you remember that moment, but
I did.
So we had lots of rehearsals together. It was a video shoot, photo shoot kind of situation. So we practiced lots of poses together, and we had lots of rehearsals, dancing, partnering, with each other and stuff. And then the project was slowly coming to an end. We finished it off, and I think because we got to know each other more, I also got to know your friendship group and your classmates more. So we went out a lot together, and we had lots of shared friends and stuff like that. And then I'm pretty sure I went on a holiday because I think we've come to summer holidays now. I went on a holiday with my mum, and I remember we were barely texting because
I'm super anti-text. I knew I loved you, and I was the chemistry was there and everything was good, but I was I don't want to build a relationship over text, so I was being super cold while you were away.
Yeah, so we weren't really texting much, but somehow he knew that I loved sushi. I must have told you or something like that. So the second I got back, he invited me for a sushi date. So that was our first official day. Which, do you remember the day?
The 17th of August. Oh! I know that because it was the day before my birthday,
Exactly.
so it's not that hard.
And we're pretty much calling that our anniversary
Yes.
day. And at that sushi day,
we just talked and talked and talked and talked.
Literally about everything and anything, and we just clicked. And I still remember we actually got kicked out of the restaurant because we wouldn't stop talking. Remember, they were closing down.
Yes.
They were closing, and they had to kick us out because we literally didn't stop talking. We were there for
Did you
4
remember
hours.
that?
I know, it just came to my mind.
Oh my gosh, there's one thing about Jasmine and I is we never shut up. We spend every single day with each other. We're always talking. We know absolutely everything about each other. If she were to tell anyone a story, or I were to tell someone a story, there's never going to be any surprises between the two of us. It's always been an open line of communication. We're just super open and honest about everything, and that's one thing that I absolutely love about this relationship. She truly is my best friend. Aside from love and affection and all that, gooey stuff that you guys all love, we are just honestly best friends, and that's what keeps it so exciting.
Exactly. And you actually never asked me do you want to be my girlfriend?
I know.
I feel we just knew, and the second our friends started asking us hey, are you dating? We both were
yeah,
that's.
And it was never we never played it down. We were never oh, we're just a thing. No, we were we're boyfriend and girlfriend.
From the first day, we were committed.
And then our commitment had to raise because, as Jasmine said earlier, it was kind of COVID stages, 2020, and then we had a big lockdown in Germany.
Yeah. So
do you want to?
Yeah, so because of the lockdown, it was really difficult seeing each other because of the different rules and stuff. So we decided, like, I had my own apartment, he had his own apartment, I had a bit of a bigger one, so we were like, hey, James, move in with me, saving money, you know, we're with each other all the time. And that's kind of also when our content started.
Yeah,
because
true.
we couldn't really go to school and stuff, so we started filming dance videos, and that's kind of how Jasmine and James started happening, because we both had our own social media accounts.
Jasmine already was like big on, like, you were big on Musical.ly,
like
before
Instagram
it was even TikTok.
and stuff. And then Jasmine and James' brand, like, it all happened more on Instagram in the beginning, and then YouTube Shorts was like a new thing, and we started trialing it out, and then we kept going back to school and stuff like that. But then we decided, hey, we love the social media thing, and we knew there was like a big future for us in there, and we decided to finish up our studies early, and we came to Australia, and now we're here living our dreams, and we still can't believe it to this day. Like, I can't believe I met you. Like, you're the best thing that ever happened to me in my life. I can't believe I'm crying. I'm such an emotional wreck. Yeah, I love you so much, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I mean, the rest is history. Like, we're going to do another video where we're answering a bunch of questions,
exactly.
but I think,
But you guys kind of know the rest because we started vlogging. You should definitely check out our first ever vlog.
Yeah, it's still up.
It's our moving vlog, moving from Germany to Australia. And I think since then, we kind of took you guys along on the journey with us. So this is just the biggest question you guys always have.
Yeah, everyone always wants to know how did it all happen. And it's a pretty awesome story.
Yeah, we love telling it.
We're both very proud of the story, and we're also very proud, like, at the time of filming this video, we've been together for like 5.5 years now. We plan to spend the rest of our life together. We plan to have a family and animals and children and, you know, just absolute chaos.
Everything.
But, you know, we've been through it all. We've been through highs, we've been through lows, we've taken a lot of big risks together. I wouldn't want to do it with anyone else. Love you lots. Well, all right, guys. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. See you in the next one. Peace.